Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Friday morning, feeling good, looking good. My mind is clear. Try to stay focused, guys. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to lose your focus, to lose your drive and passion. It's pretty easy, guys, because we're totally distracted, and it's easy to get distracted. I'm not immune to distractions and falling for some psychological distraction, some kind of psychological distraction. What's a good word? Scheme. So anyway, guys, this video we're going to talk about credit scores, and we're going to talk about social credit scores and how it's going to impact the future for losers, idiots, psychopaths, scammers, and bigots. It's going to really impact these people, because now who you are will be on public display. Like what happened January 6th, it's going to be on public display. If you're out here acting a fool and you're getting arrested and you're harassing people, you're going to have a social credit score that will be able to be accessed by your company that you work for, by people that you want to do business with, by banks, by insurance company, by hospitals, doctors, the legal field. So it's going to be tied to everything. So if you come out here in society and start acting a fool and being an idiot, they're going to start documenting you with facial recognition, your license tag, and your cell phone, because your cell phone is going to also track you. It's going to track your behavior. It's going to track your conversation, who you are. It's going to track all of your social media accounts. So if you have Instagram, or you have Facebook, YouTube, and if you're saying idiotic things on WhatsApp, and if you're texting violent, bigotry and hatred, if you're doing those text messages, everything's going to be tracked. And they're going to know who you are and how you feel, and it's going to affect your social credit score. Now, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, let's go.
It's, quote, "The new domestic war on terror, kicked off by the riot on January 6th, has prompted several web giants to unveil predecessors to what effectively could become a soft social credit system by the end of this decade. Relying on an indirect hand from D.C., our social betters in corporate America will attempt to force the most profound changes our society has seen during the internet era." Tate continues, quote, "China's social credit system is a combination of government and business surveillance that gives citizens a score that can restrict the ability of individuals to take actions, such as purchasing plane tickets, acquiring property, or taking loans, because of behaviors. Given the position of several major American companies, a similar system may be coming here sooner than you think."
Okay, guys, so you heard her. She said it's system similar to the social credit score in China is going to become to America. So if you out here acting crazy, being a bigot, being a racist, and just acting uncivilized and classless, like they're going to stop you. They're not going to get approved loans for you to buy land. If you have the cash to buy land, is one thing, but private industry does not have to subsidize your lifestyle. A bank is private. They do not have to give you a loan to buy land. A bank is private. It does not have to give you a loan to buy a car. A bank is private. They do not have to give you a loan to buy a house. Companies are private. They do not have to hire you to work for them if you have a low social credit score. That means a low social credit score. We're gonna look at what it entails. Okay, here you go, guys. Let's take a look. All right, so let's start right. Relying on Social Security, America will attempt to force. America will attempt to force the most profound changes our society has seen during the internet era. China's social credit system is a combination of government and business surveillance that gives citizens a score that can restrict the ability of individuals to take actions, such as purchasing plane tickets, acquiring property, or taking loans, because of behaviors. Given the position of several major American companies, a similar system may be coming here sooner than you think. Last week, PayPal announced a partnership with a left-wing Southern Poverty Law Center to investigate the role of white supremacy and its propagators of anti-government rhetoric, subjective labels that potentially could impact a large number of groups or people using their service. PayPal says the collected information will be shared with other financial firms and politicians. See? They're going to be sharing this when they collect this information that you're a bigot, a racist, a terrorist, a asshole, a jerk. When they collect this information, they're going to share it with other financial institutions. They're going to share it with Bank of America. They're going to share it with Wells Fargo. They're going to share it with Chase Bank. Because they don't, these companies, they don't need you. They're quickly realizing they don't need you, and they don't want to be associated with unhinged jerks. They don't want to be associated with you. So yes, you got a freedom of speech. Yes, you can exercise your First Amendment rights. Yes, you have all those things, but those behaviors are going to come with consequences. And the more you act out, the more you act ignorant, the more you act uncivilized in a somewhat civilized society, the lower your social credit score is going to be. And you know what? I agree with it. Because there's no reason for people in this society to continue to display the level of ignorance that we see in our society. It makes no sense. Like, we live in a free society. What else do you want? What else do you want, guys? I mean, we have it all for the most part. So acting ignorant and being a damn psychopath is unacceptable. Okay, guys, let's continue. Facebook is taking similar measures, recently introducing messages that ask users to snitch on their potentially extremist friends. See? Which, considering the platform's bias, seems mainly to target the political right, okay? At the same time, Facebook and Microsoft are working with several other web giants and the United Nations on a database to block potential extreme content, okay? The action of these major companies may seem logical in an internet riddled with scams and crime. There you go. I just talked about all the scammers on the internet, and especially on YouTube. YouTube is 80 to 90% of liars and scammers, because nothing can be fact checked. These people can say anything on YouTube. They can promote any lie. They can support any lie. They can justify any scam, any lie, anything. You see what happened with FTX and the Bitcoin and the crypto scam. All YouTubers was just pushing these lies, because that's what they do. And they get paid to lie. YouTube is a cesspool of grifters, scammers, and liars. You know. And my small little channel, my small little content, is, people not gonna really watch it, because I'm not grifting. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to sell you a course of schemes and scams on how to make $2 million in 30 minutes. But that's what YouTube is full of liars. Okay, guys, let's continue. The actions of these major companies Okay, no. After all, nobody will defend far-right militias or white supremacy groups using these platforms for their odious goals. Odious goals. However, the same issue with government censorship exists with corporate censorship. If there is a line, who draws it? Will the distinction between mundane politics and extremism be "I'll know it when I see it" scenario? As a former Supreme Court Justice Potter Stewart described obscenity. If so, will there be individuals able to unilaterally remove people's effective ability to use the internet? Could a Facebook employee equate Ben Shapiro's and David Duke and remove his account? The implications of these crackdown efforts will be significantly more broad than just prohibiting Donald Trump from tweeting at 3 a.m. Young people cannot effectively function in society if blocked from using Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Uber, Amazon, PayPal, Venmo, and other financial transaction systems. Some banking platforms already have announced a ban on certain legal purchases, such as firearms. The growth of such restrictions, which will only accelerate with support from usually left-wing politicians, could create a system in which individuals who do not hold certain political views could be blocked from polite society and left unable to make a living. Hey guys, I mean, I don't agree with censorship, but I do agree with limiting the access of influence by stupid, ignorant, crazy psychopaths. I do agree with that. I'm sorry. Because it harms people. We're already in a program. We're already in the matrix. And I disagree with the matrix being allowed, because that's what it really boils down to. The programs that are running, they're allowing people to be bigots and racists and assholes. We at some point we have to mature as a society. The intelligence rate is already dropping for the workforce. So at some point we have to improve our intelligence, the way we think as a society, as a group of. We have to improve. We have to move forward. And social media is causing us to go backwards because social media is the new street corner. It's the wild, wild west. It's just barbaric on social media because people can say and do anything. So yeah, I do agree with Kirk telling that. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. The potential scope of the soft social credit system under construction is enormous. The same companies that can track your activities and give you corporate rewards for compliant behavior could utilize their powers to block transactions, add surcharges, or restrict your use of products. At what point does free speech? At what point does free speech, be it against biological males playing in girls' sports, questioning vaccine side effects, or advocating for gun rights, make someone a target in this new system? When does your debit card get canceled over tweets? Your home loan denied for homeschooling your kids? Or your eBay account invalidated because a friend flagged you for posting a gas theme flag? I don't know what that is. Anyway, federal fingerprints aren't directly on recent actions yet. The creation of a digital dollar will put an exclamation point on new social credit score. Working in conjunction with major tech companies, citizens now convicted of a crime could lose their ability to transact any business. See, guys, I mean, I'm not going to read all of this, but all I'm saying is, like, you at some point you have to level up. That's all I talk about. That's what I talk about mainly on this channel. Leveling up your consciousness. You have to be aware and understand that it's better to be peaceful and civilized if you want to live your best life. It's better to be peaceful and civilized. No one can live their best life in chaos, violence, disorder. No one can live their best life in that environment. Only the elite can live their best life, because the elite, they're going to isolate themselves from stupid people. And what the system does, it promotes other people. It promotes people to act stupid. Hold on, guys. And what the system does, it promotes people to act stupid. And when you fall for that, you the one get caught up by yourself. Because the millionaires who's pushing these agendas on people, they behind their gated community. While you out here by yourself acting a fool, they in their gated community, they don't know you. They don't care nothing about you. The Matrix don't care nothing about you. The Matrix just sitting out the program. It's just sitting out the signal. If you act on that program, that signal, and then you get 10 years in prison, no one cares. You're going to lose your house, your car, your business. You're going to lose your wife. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. They're going to move on without you. So you have to be careful when you respond to the trigger words of social media. Because these guys on social media, they're gaslighters. And they're going to have you going out here putting your life on the line, putting your livelihood on the line, and they're going to still be on YouTube. And then they're going to put up their disclaimer about how I'm not a social advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I wouldn't do, or what I would do. That's how they get out of the stuff once they gaslight you. They had this huge disclaimer after they gaslight you into making a bad decision. And then your dumb ass, you go out there and do it, and you go into jail. You say, Black Scout Survival, Canadian Prepper, they're the ones said I should do this, that, and the other. But shit, they don't care nothing about you. A lot of these YouTubers, they're part of the Matrix. They don't care anything about you, just like the Matrix don't care nothing about you. They on here trying to make money, get their views up. That's it. Okay, guys, until next time, guys, keep your house clean, keep your life clean, keep your car clean, keep your mind clean, and keep your diet clean, guys. Download and deploy your anti-mind virus software, debug and unplug from the Matrix, guys. Drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poisons that's in the food supply, guys. Guys, you are being poisoned. You're being micro-poisoned every day. And since you're unconscious, since you're operating in your lower self, you're also poisoning your children and your dogs, your pets, because there's poison in the food supply. So until next time, guys, Countryman 777, I'm signing off. Now go and conquer yourself. Peace.